Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Namaskaram to all. I am Dr. Rajeshri. In the last class, we saw the first shloka, the Mangala shloka, and its detailed descriptions. Today, we will discuss some of the sentences which we can see throughout the text. It's said by Arunadatta that Ishtadevatam Namaskritya Shastrakara Tantram Ariripsuridam. After Ishtadevata Namaskara, Shastrakara, that is Vagbhadacharya, going to start Tantra. In the previous class, we saw what is the difference between Shastra and Tantra. Here Ayurveda Tantra is mentioned and the Kriya is Chikitsa. The first sentence I have mentioned is Adhada Ayushkamiyam Madhyayam Vyakhyasiyama. Here the word adha means anandaram or after that. Also it is said that adha is a Mangala Sujaka word which is told in the beginning of each chapter. Adha the Ayushkamiyam. What is Ayu? It is said in Charaka Samhita that Sharira Indriya Sattva Atma Samyogo Dharir Jividam Nityagascha Paryayir Ayuruchyade. Here Ayus is a combination of Sharira, Indriya, Sattva and Atma. So Ayus not just means the long life, but a healthy long life with the well-being of all the four things: Sharira, Indriya, Sattva and Atma. One nirukti is told in text for Ayu. Edi idi ayu or sandadam yadi ityartha. That which passes. Our age is always going towards an end. We cannot stop it. Even though Ayus has a passing nature, people try and wish to sustain it by Hida Ahara Vihara and Ahita Varjana. Those people who are trying to sustain this healthy life are called as Ayushkamas. Tebhyo hita Ayushkamiya. Things suitable to them are called as Ayushkamiya. This Ayushkamiya Adhyaya contains all the basic principles of Ayurveda in a capsule form. So, studying this chapter thoroughly before studying Ayurveda is very important. We have seen before that those Ayushkamas are the adhikaris of this Tantra. Since it's a Tantra, it's not meant for studying only, but for practicing in our own lives too. It's not a medical science actually, it's a way of life. So, it should be adopted in our own lives. By self-practicing only, we can prove it. Then only we will be the adhikaris of this Tantra. The next sentence I meant is, Idihasmahur Atrayadayo Maharshaya. Atrayadi Maharshi says like this. Who is Atrayadi? Atraya is the son of Atri Maharshi. Adi includes Dhanvantari Prabhadinam too. Dhanvantari, Nimi, Kashyapa, etc. etc. Maharshi means Mahandastate Rishaya Maharshaya. Mahatvam Jnana Adishaya Yogad. Those who are having immense knowledge are called as Maharshis. In Charaka Samhita, first chapter, there was a story mentioned. Vignabhuda yadaroga pradurbhuda sharirinam tapopavasadhyayana brahmacharyavrataayusham tada bhudeshvanulkrosham puraskritya maharshaya sameda punyakarmana parshve himavadashubhe. Once there started spreading diseases among people, which affected their daily activities like tapa, upavasa, adhyayana, brahmacharya, etc. So, all the rishis or sages gathered in the valleys of Himalaya to find out the solution for this. The rishis are those who told above as Atreyadi. After that, Ayurveda Upadesha transferred to the mankind. Here, they were decided to pass this knowledge to the man due to Sarvabhuta Anugamba, that is feeling Anugamba or sympathy to the living beings. Here, Ha Shabda has some meaning. Idihas Mahuratreyadayo Mahashaya. It is said that Ha Shabdo Anugambayam. Vagbhada mentions Ha as Anugamba. Charaka says, Atha Maitri Para Punyam Ayurvedam Punarvasu Shishebhyo Dattavanshadbhya Sarvabhudanugambaya. Maitri Para means Sarva Pranishu Atmaniva Buddhi. Atreya Punarvasu was Maitri Para, who considered all living beings as self itself. He transferred his knowledge to his 6 disciples due to Sarvabhudanugamba. Now, we are the followers of this Shastra, which was propagated by our great sages. So, all of us should have the same mindset to do our karma without expecting anything. That is, we should have Anugamba to the living beings. Vagbhada said, Atmavat Satatam Pashyedabhi Kida Pipilikam. Even ants and insects should be considered as self. This Shastra is imparted the truth because it's told by Aptas, says Taraka. Aptashishta vibuddhaste tesham vakyam asamshayam. They are abode of great knowledge and their words are eternal truths. Vagbhadacharya also said in the last chapter that idam agama siddhatvat pratyaksha bhaladarshanal mantraval samprayoktavyam na mimamsyam kathanjana. This Shastra is Agama Siddha, that is originated from Vedas. The results of Shastra are visible for us in Jwaradi Roga, etc. So, it should be practiced as mantra. Manana Trayade iti mantra. By manana only, it will help us to overcome difficulties. So, this Shastra should be practiced as mantra. Never hesitate about it, says Acharya. So, all of us should have 100% faith in this Shastra. Then only we will get proper results. Many things explained in the text are not acceptable for us because of our circumstances and lack of experiences. But never think it as foolishness. They all are truths actually. Don't believe in pratyaksha only. Actually, pratyaksham alpam, analpam apratyksham. These things we are trying to study after thousands of years. So, human character, thought process and deeds would have changed a lot. So, many things we could not accept now. But please understand that the basic principles of creation are continuing without any interruption or changes. Only due to that, even now, we are studying and practicing this great science and experiencing its results. So, each and every one should have the courage to stand with this science. I am winding up this session now. We will go to the next session on the next class. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.